Good afternoon and welcome to Indian Field. I'm Adam Bell along with Sammy Hendricks for Charlton Sportsnet. We've got the Brunswick Pirates in town to take on our Charlton County Indians. First pitch coming up in just a little bit. Right now they're having the coaches meeting at home plate with Coach Marchman and the Pirate head coach. Sammy, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Doing good.
It's a whole lot nicer weather than the last time we were out here.
Short sleeve shirt and no long sleeve. That's always good.
We had Grover, did you see us last week? We had the heater going right here, man.
I did see y'all last week with the heater.
It was cold out here. You want a headset, Grover? You good? But, sir?
I just wanted to watch Sammy.
You want to watch Sammy in action? I'll tell you what. You should see him over here on these stats now. He's all about them stats. He's got it going on.
That's right.
Yeah. He does my football stats for semi-pro football and does some for the Indians now. And
I'm very impressed with him. He talks more on the webcast than he does all week at work.
does he?
Yes.
Does he? We're gonna get the inside scoop. I might put a headset on you anyway. We'll get the inside scoop here on Sammy Hendricks.
I think he might be stretching that a little bit, but
he don't even talk that much on the radio, does he? No.
Well, we partners, and I got Grover on that side. He does all the talking for both of us.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Man, I'm sitting in between y'all. I might need to move here. Well, y'all, we got some Indian baseball coming up. Beautiful afternoon. We'd love to have y'all out here. Just come out here, find you a seat, enjoy some baseball tonight. I think it's like in the high 60s, low 70s right now. I hadn't even looked, but it's nice. Higher than that, but it's a beautiful night out here. Y'all come out here and support your Indians baseball team. First pitch coming up at 5:30. We're going to take a quick break and thank our sponsors. It's 81 out here. Wow. We're going to take a quick break and thank our sponsors. We'll be right back. You're watching Indians baseball on CSN.
Whatever your view on the world's current happenings, there's no denying germs are everywhere. Whether it's coronavirus, the flu, a common cold, or just a stomach virus, contagious sickness is all around, and they each pose a certain risk to both our health and our livelihood. Why not take a safe and affordable step to help reduce those risks? If you want to help protect the spaces you enjoy and the people that enjoy them with you, or if you simply need an extra hand with cleaning, call Rogers Reflections today at 912-496-3343, and don't forget to like us on Facebook.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate.
All right, welcome back to the player introductions and the national anthem coming up.
Batting eight, number 13, Chamberlain Dent. Your designated hitter, number 19, Dylan Sapp. And batting ninth, number 17, Elijah Wellman. Brunswick High is coached by Coach Greg Roberts.
They ever send you a schedule?
Sir?
They ever send you a schedule?
Schedule?
I mean, a lineup?
A lineup? No, I haven't seen the lineup yet. Not for them. For anybody, for that matter.
When you get a chance, could you turn around to a chase parking in the stands and come back out here, please? Whenever you can. Chase is behind you. Tell him his daddy said to go get them stands and stay there. Thank you.
Grover, could you hear who's working the bus?
And now, the starting lineup
The one
for
that
your
does the girls'
2021
stuff,
County
the
Indians.
softball announcer, that
In
man.
center field, number 10, Wade Rodeford. At shortstop, number 17, Tristan Carey. Your catcher, number 11, Connor Nelson. At first base, number 16, Shakario Bailey. Your designated hitter, left field, number 15, Bo Cadworth. In right field, number 6, Najee Smith. And at third base, number 20, Kent Geiger. The Indians are coached by Coach Thad Marchman, Coach Brian Young, and Coach Josh Grant. Would you all please stand for the playing of the national anthem?
All right, welcome back. That was player introductions and the national anthem. Man, ain't nothing like an opening ceremony here at Indian Field. I'm partial to all pregame ceremonies here and over there in the swamp. It's best in the Class A, I think, sometimes, especially over there with that band of pride and all when they get going next door.
And the prayer.
Sir?
And the prayer.
And the prayer. Yes, sir. No doubt about it. We're going to take a quick break. We've got, let's see, number... Zoom down on him, see who that is pitching. We haven't received a roster yet out here. If somebody wants to shoot me a text. Trent Gray, thank you. Trent Gray on the mound. We're going to take a break while Trent warms up. We'll be right back. Indians baseball coming up.
What's Tristan's last name? Is that Harrington? Heron?
With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away. ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
All right, well, welcome back. Number 1 at the plate for the Pirates. Gray on the mound. Nelson behind the plate. Top of the first. 0-1. Oh, and 2. Grover's standing behind me, making sure I don't jinx anybody. There's a hit to short.
Good play.
Throw to first. Safe at first. Can you hear who they're saying? I because they haven't changed the scoreboard up there yet. It still says number 1 batting. That's my cheat sheet over there, Grover.
I see it.
I got 1, 4, 5, and then 7, 8, 9 batters is all I got.
Runner at first, no outs. If you're just joining us, there's a bunt. Throw to first. Headed to third. Nope. Got him. Did he get him in second? Nope. Runners at first and second for the Pirates.
Number 8, Morgan, now batting for Brunswick.
Showing number 8 at bat now. Oh and 1. Oh and 2. Indians start their region schedule next week at the Panthers.
2 region games next week.
Foul ball. Count remains 0 and 2. Doubleheader Fridays, all region long.
Yep.
That's a lot of ball.
Sure is. Late nights.
They'll be prepared for a 3-game series, though, after all that, won't they?
Are they playing on the double headers? Are they doing all 7 innings?
I don't know. I haven't been told. I'm assuming so.
That's a lot of ball in one night.
That's a lot of ball. But if we're lucky enough to make it to the postseason, they should be prepared after all them doubleheaders. Count remains 0 and 2. That's one way to find out how deep your pitching staff is. Are they doing that across the state? Are all the regions doing that, or is?
I'm guessing they are. If we're having to do it, I think it might be for the travel, COVID. Now who knows?
Yeah. I figured it was COVID related. Worried about maybe missing a region game or something, trying to get them all in as fast as I can. Throw back to second. He's safe. High fly ball out here to left. That's caught. 1 out.
I'll bring out number 15, Hutchinson, for
Yeah,
Brunswick.
15 at the plate.
One out, still runners at first and second for Brunswick.
Good looking kids.
Yeah, I was watching them as taking the infield. Boy, they smooth.
Yes, they are.
Outside, throw down to first.
Close.
Safe.
Close play over there.
I'm not sure who their shortstop is, but he looked really smooth.
Yeah.
out there.
And the outfield, I don't know what grades are. They look a bunch of young guys out there, too.
They did.
2-0. 3-0. Called strike, 3-1.
Timeout.
That's
called
going
by
to bring
Marshman.
Coach Marchman out. Need one of them Zoom mics so I can eavesdrop.
Well, they wouldn't do it.
Probably don't want to hear it.
Definitely have a problem hearing that timeout.
I might get banned. 3-1. Runners going, headed at third. Here's the throw. Ball 4, no throw. Bases loaded.
I bring out number 5, Neal, for Brunswick.
Number 5.
Bases not loaded, 1 out.
They get a new sign right there. That one's about had it.
Yep.
Need a ground ball.
Base hit to center.
Got to play at the plate.
Throw to home. Got him.
Got him. Great throw by Rutherford from center field.
That was huge, wasn't it?
Good job, Wade.
Runners at first and second. Big time throw from center by Wade Rutherford. Get him out. They got one across though, right? Yeah.
They did. All Connor had to do was sit there and take that big hop and made the tag. Good throw. Two down.
Get the scoreboard caught up there. They've got 2 hits on the scoreboard, 1 error by the Indians. Runners going. Fly ball. Hard hit ball out here to center. Right fielder makes the play to get the Indians out of it. Brunswick leads 1-0. We'll be right back.
And that's right. Two hits.
From the new Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center.
We'll treat you like good friends and neighbors should. That's the Walker Jones way.
Plus, a lot of our employees here at Walker Jones have been working 10, 20, even 30 years serving our community.
And we'll always get you the best price possible. At Walker Jones Mega Center, we have all makes and models.
Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center on Memorial Drive in Waycross and online at walkerjones.com.
The Running Bear Outpost, located in the heart of Traders Hill Campground in Folkestone, Georgia, at 1388 Tracy's Ferry Road, just yards from the St. Mary's River, where there's great fishing, boating, beach fun, and more. We have all of your camping needs, from ice and snow cones to boiled peanuts, drinks, snacks, and so much more. Charcoal, Coleman fuel, and camping supplies. Come and join the river or camp with us under these peaceful, majestic oaks for just $20 a night, full hookup for RVs and campers, or $10 a night for tent camping. We look forward to seeing you in the Running Bear Outpost. Come out and relax a spell.
Years, Georgia's Electric Membership Cooperative.
All right, welcome back to Indian Field. We're flying without a lineup tonight, so we're building it as we go. Looks like number 10, that's Rutherford. He'll lead off.
Rutherford leading off. Followed by Tristan Herring and Connor Nelson. First three for the Indians. Yeah, I forgot that was about there.
Inside, 1-0. There you go. Get some of my stuff out of your way there, Grover.
You good? I'm in your way.
1-1. Down low. 2-1 on Wade. Ooh, high and inside. 3-1. Fandy back a little bit on that one. Well, it's a nice night out here.
It is another good job on this field, too. The field looks really, really good.
Base on ball for Wade. He'll head to first.
That'll bring in number 17, Tristan Herring.
Herring at the plate. How you like our new scoreboard this year up here on that?
I like that.
Yeah. Gives a little bit more detail. That's why I like it. Gives the runs and the hits and the errors and all that stuff.
Just more for you to keep up with, though.
Sir?
It's more for you to keep up with.
I know it. More for me to do. That's right. That's why I got Sammy over here to keep me straight. I needed one more button, Grover, you know.
Well, that's what he does at the sheriff's office. The only reason they brought him back was to make sure I did my job and kept me straight.
Oh, okay.
That's right. That's a tough job there.
Got 0-1. Well, 1-1. That's how you get him to talk more at work. You put a headset in his car.
No, sir. If you want to talk about sports, he'll talk your ear off.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Picked off going.
Hit the second.
Safe. Second base.
Good job.
Wade still second.
Pitcher had a really good move to first.
He did. Had him picked off, just not a good throw to second. Put a runner in score position, nobody out.
He's fast on those bases. There's a bunt. Where are we going? Going to first? Nope, foul. 1-2. Called strike. 2-2. It was behind when I looked. Want to congratulate the Charlton County basketball maidens for making the postseason. They got eliminated Tuesday night, but it was a great year. First time they were in the playoffs since 2012. Ball high, full count. Looked outside, but they called a strike. 1 out.
That'll bring on number 11, Connor Nelson for the Indians.
11, Nelson at the plate.
Number 16, Bailey on deck for the Indians.
Oh and 1. Fly ball out of play. 0-2. Got the ambulance and the squad car. Did you see that? It bounced on both of them.
Bounced off one and got the other. Oh and 2 on Nelson.
Hard hit ball to right. That's going to drop for a base hit. 1 run will score. Nelson will hold at second.
Stand up double by Nelson. Good job taking that pitch, outside pitch, and driving it to right center.
Indians fire back. We're tied at 1.
Chicago Bailey. Not batting for the Indians.
High and away.
DH number 9, Russell on deck.
Two and 0. Check swing. Did he go?
They called it a strike.
2 and 1. Low and away. 3 and 1. Going to get a visit to the mound.
Robert's telling him at this point probably to walk him.
What's a 3 and 1?
Nelson with that big hit driving in our first run of the night. Let's see if we can get my scoreboard caught up. They got us at 1 hit, 1-1-1, and they got them at 1-2-0. All right, I'm all caught up there. Connor headed to St. Augustine next season. A little high.
Ball 4.
Ball 4. Runners at first and second.
We got number 9, the DH Russell.
Russell at the plate. 1 out. Runners at first and second. The lights are on here at Indian Field. Man, it's a beautiful ballpark. It's taking a lot of work. Didn't happen overnight, did it, Grover?
No, it sure didn't. It's taking a lot of work by a lot of people. Nobody in this world could ever say Thad Marshman, Coach Marshman don't take probably the best care of the field of a coach I know.
Mm. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Yeah, we can have 4 or 5 days of straight nothing but rain and come back here the next day and it look like it never rained on this field out here. Seems like sometimes. It's in really good shape.
JV Indians won again the other day. Beat West Nassau.
West Nassau.
Foul ball. Count remains 0-2.
Got a pretty good crowd here for Thursday night baseball too.
What's that?
Pretty good crowd here for Thursday night baseball. For 5:30 start.
Runners going. Throw to third. He's safe. Runners on the corners now for the Tribe.
Still only 1 out.
That's caught. Safe at second. He got back.
Make Bain play a second. He just got back.
He just did get back, didn't he? 2 outs. Runners at second and third. We're tied at 1. Eight at the plate.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant.
I think we got a mix up there. That's not who I got down in the line that's supposed to be batting now.
Substitute runner over at third, Sammy. I can't see his number.
Can you see that on deck batter number? Is it 1?
Got a 1 in it, but it looks like.
Need our binoculars out.
I got some.
Low and inside. Catcher keeps it in front of him. 1-1. High and away. 2-1. 2-2. I haven't gotten a chance to cover the Braves yet. How are they doing?
They're young.
Yeah.
Learning how to. There's a couple of kids on the team that's played a lot of travel baseball. There's a lot of kids on the team that have not and only played rec.
Right.
They're learning different aspects of how hard errors hurt you.
I understand.
We've had some pretty good pitching by a couple of them. We've had some great hitting by a couple of them, but we've going to take it on the chin until we get rid of them errors.
Yeah. They got some growing to do.
They got some growing to do. They don't have a whole lot of eighth graders or experienced eighth graders on the team, and a lot of them's young, and there's talent there. It just needs to be honed.
Full count. Hit to second, throw to first. They get him, but not before we tie the game. We're headed to the second, tied at 1. We'll be right back.
Have made Friday night football electrifying. As the official energy provider of the GHSA, Georgia's EMCs are proud to support high school athletics in the communities we serve, standing behind every hike, every completed pass, and every team celebration. Because we know that today's high school athletes are tomorrow's local leaders. Georgia's EMCs.
Okefenokee Sportsman is locally owned by Fred and Rawling Coley, who have loyally served the people of Folkestone, Georgia, and surrounding counties for 17 years. Hunting and fishing supplies, as well as live bait, are our specialties. Join us on Saturday, October the 10th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. to mix and mingle with vendors from the hunting industry and enjoy live music from Matt Knowles. Local, loyal, and laid back, Okefenokee Sportsman.
Whatever your view on the world's current happenings, there's no denying germs are everywhere. Whether it's coronavirus, the flu, a common cold, or just a stomach virus, contagious sickness is all around, and they each pose a certain risk to both our health and our livelihood. Why not take a safe and affordable step to help reduce those risks? If you want to help protect the spaces you enjoy and the people that enjoy them with you, or if you simply need an extra hand with cleaning, call Rogers Reflections today at 912-496-3343, and don't forget to like us on Facebook.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive.
Welcome back to Indian Field, number
12, Tom.
12 at the plate.
Number 1, Trent Gray, still on the mound for the Indians.
Ricky, if you're working the press box tonight, can you message me a photo of the lineups? All right, 1-1. Sorry about it, y'all. I'm getting caught up here. Foul ball, 1-2. Ricky's about to send us one. Oh, there you are. Are you there now?
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Got a special guest, Grover Roden, joining us out here at the CSN press box.
Outside. There it is.
Struck him out.
Struck him out.
Got him. 1 out. Sammy, I'm about to send you these lineups. Thank you, Ricky, if you're listening.
Strikeout number 1 for Mr. Gray in the game.
Oh,
Here they come. All right.
Brunswick come out that first inning playing small ball.
All right, 2-0. Nelson heads out to the mound. If you guys are interested in buying an advertising spot on CSN's webcast of Indian sports or anything Charlton, we cover it all. We've covered Hilliard, Camden, and Charlton this season. Shoot me a message on Facebook shoot me a message on my phone at 912-276-7999 or messages on Facebook at Charlton Sportsnet. We need the support, man.
Yeah, Adam, I was seen on Facebook where you was asking the other day. I was president of the Dugout Club for about 15 years here, and about 3 kids that I personally know that would have never been seen by anybody when we was playing in some state championship playoff games and the playoffs going up to it. Mm-hmm. People from out of town and some coaches that was actually watching the other team's kid would call some of our kids and having them opportunity to further their education and make a better life for themselves. So it's a lot more important than just somebody being able to turn on their phone or plug it in the TV and watch the game and not have to, be out of town. It's a lot more important than what people think about the way some of our kids have had the opportunity to play ball at a higher level and get a better education for themselves.
Yeah, that's why we do it. It's about the kids, and that's what I get into. Sometimes I'll get into discussions with other schools, and but it's supposed to be about the kids, and that's what we try to do, and that's why I want to do all this coverage, because it gives these guys an opportunity, like you said, that might not otherwise be seen.
That is correct.
Particularly in the non-football sports, because they don't have huddle.
That's correct.
And it's an opportunity for a recruiter sitting way back, on the West Coast watching a ball game, doesn't have to travel over here. Might see one of our kids playing ball.
Well, we was actually playing Gordon Lee here one year, and they had a freshman on their team, and his name's Tucker Bradley. He wound up playing for the University of Georgia.
Got him.
Like 3 call.
But his mother actually asked for your website, which I gave her all the information where she could pull that thing out. But they used that, which that kid was a great kid from the time he was in middle school.
Yeah.
But they actually used some of that to make a tape of some of the plays he made during the championship series when he was a freshman. And Scott Strickland, which is the head coach at UGA, him and I were talking up there one day, and he actually mentioned that because we got to talking about, for whatever reason, got on the subject of us live streaming our games,
right?
And us, having a couple of kids getting some phone calls, and he actually brought that up.
Well, that's awesome.
Which couldn't have happened. I know it was Gordon Lee, and that was our rival playing state championship series. But after you get to know these people, his grandma sat right behind my wife Mandy and I at the UGA games in the same section, and them are some of the best people you ever want to meet in your life.
They're good people. Every time I've had to go up there and make that trip, they've always treated me real good up there at Gordon Lee.
Well, now you know how bad they hated making the trip down here for 2 years in a row.
Yeah, they. As a matter of fact, I know a story from when Creekbox, Clinch County, had to go up to Gordon Lee. Gordon Lee set him up in a dump truck in the outfield so he could get up higher than the fence.
Man, that's awesome.
So I know that's fantastic. That's how you do it. And if we ever go back, I want the dump truck. All right, welcome back, y'all. That's Grover Roden talking about the reasons why we do this, and that's a fact. What's even worked out over on the softball field? We've had girls get offers because they were seen on CSN over at the softball field.
Right. And I think that's overlooked by a lot of people. And in all honesty, for the money, a business couldn't get any better opportunity to expose herself,
especially around here.
Any other advertisement? That's correct. Because football's huge in Charlton County. We've had some.
We hit the second. Sorry, Grover.
That's good. Play was made. We've took it on the chin a couple of years, but that's working itself back up. And there's a lot of exposure with football. And like I said, a lot of people don't think about how many people from out of town look at this. And a lot of business now is done on the internet anyway with people ordering stuff. Even local businesses here in town do that. So it's a good opportunity for them.
Yeah.
Number 6, Najee Smith, back for the Indians.
You hear Sammy over there?
I heard Sammy.
0-1. Oh and 2.
Najee looked at one right down the middle.
Foul ball out of play. Count remains 0-2.
How's your numbers been on average on the streams this year compared to other years?
Do what now?
The numbers you have, can you still pull them up and see how many views you have?
Viewing numbers? Mm-hmm. Viewing numbers are up considerably over last year, mainly because of the COVID break. But from pre-COVID break, same time period last year to this year,
correct,
we're slightly over last year. We were on track for 100,000 views last year. Would have been our best year ever, but the COVID break hit us. Here's a hit in second. Rode a first. Did he get it? Got him.
Coach Young said he was safe, but the Blue said he was out.
But yeah, we were on pace for 100,000, which is we've never done before. We did 94. We've done 94 the year prior, and this year we're on pace for 100,000. First time ever we'll hit it. As Lord willing, no COVID break, we'll make it. I have no doubt about that.
I'm praying for no COVID break.
Outside.
Miss Shay Talley and Mr. Jason Talley's probably praying for the same thing, because LJ Talley's been a good friend of my family for years and has done a lot with my younger son Chase as far as baseball and helping him with stuff. And he got the spring training last year and got, I think, 10 days before they sent him back home.
Have they started back this year yet?
Yeah.
No, but he told me the other day what day he was reporting, so it's going to be later than usual because Major League Baseball spring training was going to run later. But they have finally told him that they was going to have a season, which was when to report, and that was great because they've trimmed the minor league down because of it.
Foul ball. Drop third strike. He's headed to first. Safe at first.
I think that was a swing and a miss and a drop third strike. You're right.
That's going to get us back to the top of the lineup. Number 10, Rodifer. Wade Walton, his first time at bat.
We're so blessed here with this little town. You think about the number of kids that are in postseason right now for us. We've got kids all over the place in every major sport.
Yeah, that's right.
I saw Glenn Hughes make a post the other night. He's trying to keep track of all of them.
Right.
Did you see that post?
I did, and what a blessing Glenn Hughes has been over the years.
Oh, God, yeah.
If anybody's ever went to a football game and got a program at the beginning of the years, all them stats, that's Glenn Hughes that keeps up with every bit of that for all these years.
Yep, he's walked them sidelines for many nights for Charlton County.
With no thank yous. You was talking about the field earlier. I'm probably biased on this, but this is probably one of the nicer fields, especially for Class A baseball.
I believe so. I've said, you and I were talking about that on Facebook the other day, that I think this is one of the nicer fields, and probably the state, but definitely Class A. Gordon Lee might argue with us a little bit, but I think it's better than theirs.
Gordon Lee would probably argue with us a lot on a lot of things, but that's just going to be what it is.
Two and one.
Rodifer Walton scored his first time at bat. Geiger down at second with 2 outs.
I had 2 older kids, Clinton Colby, that graduated school here their freshman year, if someone slid in this outfield, they'd have to pick sand spurs or glass out of them. And the school has been great with the dugout club about helping with stuff.
Yeah.
But it took a lot of citizens from everybody come together.
There's a hit to third, throw to first.
Good play.
Is in time for the third out. Go ahead, Grover. I didn't mean to cut you off. We're headed to the third.
Go ahead and head to commercials.
Sir?
Go ahead and head to the commercials.
We're going to hit a break. We'll be right back. You're watching Indians baseball. We're tied at 1 when we come back.
The group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away. ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
All right, welcome back to Indian Field. We're tied at 1, top of the third. I'm Adam Bell along with Sammy Hendricks and special guest Grover Roden tonight. I want to ask you two something, a non-baseball question, because you two officers of the law here, well respected. I shared a video this morning. Y'all probably already seen it, but I just saw it this morning.
I did watch it.
Arkansas State Police, 109 mile an hour. Good. Have you guys ever hit that fast? Probably can't say on the air, can you?
No, I'll definitely tell you yes, when you have to.
Yeah.
And the video, I know a lot of people was upset about that because they seen a 10-second clip of how fast somebody was going when they took them off the road. What they didn't realize is how many people's lives he's in danger. Now, I don't know what they was chasing him for, but there's times where you have to do a difficult decision.
Yeah.
Nobody, when I was younger, there was nothing better than getting in a car chase. But now that I've got older, there's other people that can do that. I'll catch up with them.
I watched all 22 minutes that morning. I was like, wow, this dude is flying.
Yes, he was.
What a catch over there at third.
That's Gant Geiger. That's a great play right there. Great reaction.
What a catch. Well, he had to get up there for that one, but he pulls it down. Next up is number 2. Sammy going to fire us.
I got number 2, but I ain't got a name on him. But anyway, he singled his first at bat, number 2 did. Singled his first at bat and got stranded at second base. Actually, he got through out of the plate. This is about a center fielder road for.
That was a great play Wade made.
1-1. I was told during football season that Sammy keeps the booth grounded.
Grounded.
There's a hit to right. That's caught.
Well, I will never know how you talked him into helping you and get him to speak.
Yeah.
But you couldn't have found a better person to do it.
How did we end up getting you up here to begin with? How did that happen? I guess from Titans football.
Titans football.
Titans football.
Yeah. Yep.
Because you already helping them.
You came over and done
and
a
then
game.
I came over, okay.
You came over and was doing a game of Woodbine, and I was up in the press box doing the stats.
That's 1-1.
1-1.
Number 8, Morgan, on that play, he flew out to left fielder's first at bat.
That's right. You were already doing Titans football, then I came over last. Yep, that's how it happened.
little inside. No, he called that a strike. It looked like a
He
good
called
pitch.
it a strike. They're a little.
I didn't see him motion. There you go.
Hit back to short to Herring. Here's the throw to first. Got him. 3 up, 3 down for the Tribe. Nice inning on defense right there, fellas.
Sure was. That's what you need. 3 up, 3 down.
Because the kid running had a good speed. That was a good play.
Now we're going to take a break and thank our sponsors. We'll be right back. You're watching Indians baseball on CSN. Bottom of the third coming up.
Why buy from the new Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center?
We'll treat you like good friends and neighbors should. That's the Walker Jones way.
Plus, a lot of our employees here at Walker Jones have been working 10, 20, even 30 years serving our community.
And we'll always get you the best price possible. At Walker Jones Mega Center, we have all makes and models.
Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center on Memorial Drive in Waycross and online at walkerjones.com.
The Running Bear Outpost, located in the heart of Traders Hill Campground in Folkestone, Georgia, at 1388 Tracy's Ferry Road, just yards from the St. Mary's River, where there's great fishing, boating, beach fun, and more. We have all of your camping needs, from ice and snow cones to bull peanuts, drinks, snacks, and so much more. Charcoal, Coleman fuel, and camping supplies. Come and join the river or camp with us under these peaceful, majestic oaks for just $20 a night, full hookup for RVs and campers, or $10 a night for tent camping. We look forward to seeing you in the Running Bear Outpost. Come out and relax a spell. I got to come back here. All right, welcome back. 17, Herring at the plate.
It's on to bring up, leading off, Tristan Herring, followed by Connor Nelson and Shakario Bailey, the first 3 for the Indians.
This will be the 2, 3, and 4 hole.
2, 3, and 4. That's right. Tristan struck out his first at bat.
We can take that thing down whenever next break or whatever. I just put that there for the sun, because the sun gets on this screen, I can't see squat.
I got you. Well, if you was to enclose this thing without having real good power out here, you'd probably either freeze to death or heat to death.
Me and Sammy were considering enclosing this thing last week, weren't we?
Sure would. I wish it would have been. That wind blowing too.
Well,
it was cold.
I wish I would have covered the Braves game. Sammy and I talked about that because of personal reasons, but y'all should have been out here with the drizzling rain and at about 45 degrees.
Low and away. 2-2. Yeah, year 2, Andy Gowan and his crew built this, right?
That's correct.
Yeah.
That stems back to what I was talking about with the community involvement with this field. People such as Steve Carter, that owns a little construction company here in town, brought a grader and leveled all this place. Yeah. The sod on the infield was delivered one night at, I don't know, probably 7 o'clock in the afternoon one Friday. And Steve Carter and his son Derek, myself and my 2 sons at that time that was playing ball, Clint and Colby. And there was somebody else there, and I wish I could remember because I hate to leave anybody out, but we laid that sod on that infield till about 2:30 that morning.
Really?
And it helps being in a state championship, playing for the state championship. Helped a lot with the community, but there's always been about 4 or 5 people that's been consistent at the baseball program over the years. Brian Hewlin's been a blessing. Andy Gowan's done a lot here. Alan Nelson, once Connor got in school, high school, he's done a lot around here.
It takes a community to run these programs.
A lot of hands involved.
It takes a community to raise a child. And I've done a lot of stuff around here for a lot of years without a child even playing baseball because it was our children of our community.
Scoreboard says 1-0, but that's the third pitch, right?
It is. 2-1, I believe.
They got 1-1 up there. I'm going with 2-1 too. I thought that first pitch was
It's
low.
2-1.
There you go. They got it now.
2-1. Yep.
2-1. High fly ball. Where'd it go, guys?
Straight
right
up
here.
field.
Right here, left fielder is having some trouble with it, but he
made it.
Got it caught.
Got to bring up number 16, Shikario Bailey. Shikario walked his first at bat.
Well, they better keep throwing them high and away, because if he gets a hold of one inside, it's going over that right field fence most of the time.
Hit the second. That's going to get out of the infield. He's headed to first. Safe at first.
Got to bring up Sean Russell.
Sean's he's DHing for us this year. He's had some shoulder surgery right before the beginning of the season. He's recovering from.
Blue going up to the mound. Have a talk with the pitcher.
Sean popped out to the second baseman his first at bat.
And, of course, they also have new rules with the COVID. I know if a pitcher goes to his mouth and goes back to the ball, they actually even take the ball out of play now and make them use a new one.
Hit to first. They make the play over there on the far side for the third out. We're headed to the fourth. Still tied at 1. We got a ball game, guys. We'll be right back.
Years, Georgia's electric membership cooperatives have made Friday night football electrifying. As the official energy provider of the GHSA, Georgia's EMCs are proud to support high school athletics in the communities we serve, standing behind every hike, every completed pass, and every team celebration. Because we know that today's high school athletes are tomorrow's local leaders. Georgia's EMCs.
Okay.
Welcome back. I played that the whole night over there.
Adam, you're right. We got a real good ball game going in here. Sammy and I was talking before y'all went live. Brunswick has a really good-looking team. Their shortstop's probably one of the smoothest people for high school age I've watched. He just almost done stuff without even having effort in it. And that first inning, they come out playing small ball, and that's a lot of people gets away from that in today's world of baseball. You either want a bunch of strikeouts or a bunch of home runs, but that's a very important part of the game and always has been.
I'm glad you brought that up. You know, you don't see that kind of in Little League baseball. You don't see bunting and stuff like that anymore. You do travel ball. You may have more than travel ball, but in rec ball, you don't see much bunting anymore until you get to the high school level.
Well, the batter up there now, he squared the bunt on his first pitch. And, you know, I've, of course, not done any high-level coaching, but it's hard when you're coaching in them tournaments, playing travel ball. It's hard to let one of your best batters lay a bunt down. But,
got him. How about Gray up there, y'all? I don't want to jinx him, but he's doing a good job.
There you go with that. He's doing a good job.
Strikeout number 4.
Needs to keep working, but he's doing a good job.
Scoreboard's got both teams 1, 2, and 1, Sammy.
That's right.
Foul ball out of play.
1, 2, and 1.
0 and 1. Little added feature when I bought the new graphics this year.
That's
whoa,
good
called
pitch.
strike.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there.
Break a ball.
That's the other thing too. I stepped up and bought some graphics that which I know I hope people enjoy the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I stepped up and bought it, kind of anticipating a normal spring sponsorship season, and that's really put me back. I was telling Sammy how much that graphics package cost me before the season started, and
it would really be a benefit to whatever company. And people don't realize, the Georgia High School Sports Association, when you're doing playoff games, high pop fly, caught by way.
Rutherford with the play. I'm sorry, Grover.
No, that's fine. They really don't understand the time and effort it takes to do something like this to start off with. But the Georgia High School Sports Association, when we do any kind of playoff activities, I know with baseball, that's as far as I can tell you about it. But we've had to pool up money before personally and put into it to pay their fees, which I don't really understand why we have to pay them when they don't. It's our place and our kids that we're streaming.
Our hoops fans, people around here do it. Our hoops fans stepped up in 12 hours, raised $500 for that playoff game the other night. I couldn't have done it if they don't raise it. I can't go.
That's exactly right, and
there's a hit up the middle. Rutherford will make the play out here.
That's a good base
Runner will
hit.
hold it first.
We got 2 outs right here. They just need to get another ground ball and get this last out. I know personally we've had, Mandy and I have given a little bit here and there so we could have coverage on our kids because, like I said, I know 3 personally that would have never got an opportunity to play college ball, and 2 of them got fine educations out of it if they wouldn't have had the chance to be seen by somebody.
Runner at first, 2 outs. Hard hit. What a play over there at third. Got him. What a play. I couldn't get the camera over at third quick enough, but that was a fantastic play right there.
Ganton is doing a fantastic job at third base tonight.
That's 2 big plays he's made over there so far this evening.
And I haven't got an opportunity to watch a lot of varsity ball because of the middle school with my son, but we needed to clean up some bad plays on defense. So it's great when you see something like that. He needs to get credit for it.
Well, we were talking. I think I talked to Adam, and I know I talked to you, Girl, about it. One thing I like about Charlton pitching is we talked about how they were getting the ball, getting on the mound and throwing the ball, and Trent's doing the same thing tonight. He's getting the ball, he's working fast, and that keeps your infield and outfield on your toes a little quicker. When you work fast like that, you don't get time to get out there and get relaxed.
That's right. Coach Marksman's always been a big pusher of get the ball, get on the mound, throw a pitch.
Yeah.
Now you get
keep the pace up.
Yeah, you get a pitcher that's laboring. He backs off of that, but that's been a big thing to him. That my son's 14 now. When he pitches, that's what he does. And honest to goodness, he learned that from standing there watching the older kids when he was younger at these games and knowing how important it was to the coach for them to do it.
I know we were out here setting our clock last week, weren't we?
Yeah,
the away pitcher last week. Go ahead.
JV game when Colton Cruz was on the mound.
Yeah.
Getting the ball, towing the rubber, and throwing it. He was working really fast. And like I said, Trent, he's doing the same thing tonight. Getting the ball and throwing it. Throwing strikes.
He was taking a full minute.
Honestly, it helps Chase out because that's his rhythm also. I mean, when he gets where he's in the zone and he's doing good pitching, it's better for him to work faster because he's in a good rhythm. And it makes the game go by faster and keep. And like I said, your infield doesn't relax as much, and that's the important thing about a pitcher throwing a lot of strikes. Your infield's going to be more involved in the game, and you get better play.
Yep.
Well, if the pitcher sets the tempo too, he kind of controls the game.
That's right.
You know.
Number 8, Colby Bryan, leading off for the Indians. 15, Bowden Asworth on deck.
We're going to play a little small ball maybe.
Well, y'all smell that concession stand, or is it just me?
No,
I smell it.
This wind's blowing right to us, apparently.
Man, they blowing a fan out this way or what? They know I like my food now. Hard hit ball out here to left.
Almost misjudged by the left fielder.
He did, but he made a good play catching up with himself.
One out.
That'll bring up number 15, Bo Nasworth.
Full moon tonight.
If it's not, it's close to it.
It is close to it, isn't it?
Outside.
1-0. Went to Twin City for that basketball game the other night. Let me tell you something. There's nothing between here and Twin City.
No.
3 hours of pine trees.
That's 2-0. Pitch was outside on
I think I played there, and I played Little League ball, and that was the first. And that was back when I was a youngster, but I ain't been there since then.
Well, Sammy, y'all had to ride on horses back then.
Well, almost.
Swing
2-1.
Nasworth grounded out to the second baseman his first at bat.
You know, we were talking about the region schedule earlier. They're playing each team in the region. Basically, they're dedicating a week to each team. We got clinch next week. You know, we do a home here, then away there, doubleheader, and come back the next week, another region opponent, same thing, all the way through the region schedule.
Now, we play clinch here for our first region game on what day is that next week?
Tuesday, I
Tuesday.
believe.
Okay, where will they play when they play again the varsity? What region games next?
They'll play Friday. They'll play Tuesday here, Friday there, doubleheader.
At clinch.
Yeah, at clinch.
So then your 4 games for that opponent in the region's out of the way for the year.
Yes.
If you get a team having a bad night, that's going to be bad on some teams also.
Number 6, Najee Smith, now batting for the Indians. Only 2 hits for the Indians so far in the game.
Ball inside.
Inside. 1-1. So you already get him at 6. Did you already get him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Foul ball.
1-2.
Both pitchers settling in pretty good here after that. Both of them had a little shaky first innings. Settled down and.
Well, honestly, I think Trent was throwing good for us the first inning. They just used that small ball.
Right.
There's a hit to the shortstop. It takes a high hop on him. Safe at first.
Well, the shortstop has nothing to be embarrassed about because that's about all he could have done with that. We need to Gant to get a good hit right here. And with the speed of Najee on first, we could probably get the third or score him.
20 at the plate.
With 2 outs, you'll see if Coach Marshall will have him running. What did they scored that a hit or error up there?
That should have been scored a hit, but yes, it was scored a hit.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got to update that. It's a 1-3-1 on both. Safe at first.
He must have an awesome move to first because they're not safe by a lot every time he tries it.
Najee's getting a pretty good lead over there.
Well, you know, that's one thing throughout the years that's been consistent. Coach Marchman is going to be aggressive on the bases. It does not work out sometimes, but more than it
Bunt back to pitcher.
Good bunt.
That's going.
Catcher has to come outfield it.
Safe. Safe at first. Headed to third.
Great base running also.
No throw.
First baseman pulled his foot.
Runners on the corners.
Got to bring up leadoff out of Wade Rutherford. Wade has walked and grounded out to the third baseman. So 1 for 1 in the game, or 0 for 1.
You know, that's pretty much 3 good runners right there as far as speed goes in a row with Wade and Gant and Najee Smith.
That's going to bring the coach out for Brunswick.
Runs at first and third and 2 outs for the Indians.
I think they're going to have a little action going in their bullpen.
They're starting. They got one going out there now.
I'm going to tell them the pitcher's doing a fine job. They've got, it says 2 outs in there. They've got 2 outs in the.
Yeah, they've got 2 outs.
2 outs.
If you need to take one of those now, I can turn that one down.
No, sir.
Okay.
I just hope y'all fellas' extended car warranty has been taken care of.
I heard that.
or your Obama health care.
Yes, sir. Base, it'll be huge right here.
Sure would.
Hmm.
1-0.
Coach has been aggressive. See what he does with Grant here on first base. Or Gant here on first base.
That must have been a little bit high. It's a good breaking ball, though.
Big lead over on first.
Mm.
1-1. He's going.
The old, let's get them in a throwdown and maybe score a run before they get the runner out play. The Mosquitoes are enjoying Indian Field tonight, also.
Another meeting on the mound on the Pirates pitcher and catcher. That was quick and brief.
Hey, that's been about the 3rd or 4th time, but they have been quick without the catcher and the pitcher.
Hit here, score 2 runs.
A little bit high. I remember Wade in his
2-1
freshman year in one of them playoff series come up huge with a hit at the right time, several times actually.
Ball gets away
Pass
from the catcher.
ball.
Oh, yeah.
Play at home, safe. Indians lead 2-1.
I'm not sure that's going to be enough, though.
Smith scores and Gant goes over to third.
3-1 on Wade.
Connor Nelson waiting on deck. Correction. Tristan Herron on deck for the Indians.
Outside.
Base on balls. He'll head to first.
I would probably be keeping him pretty close.
Yeah, if I'm a bet man, I'm sure I would say he's going on the first and second pitch here.
If they're not really careful.
High fly ball out of play.
back.
Close play at first.
He's got a great move.
That was a
to
real
first.
good move there. Sure was. Quick tag by the first baseman, too.
Absolutely. The only thing you can hope for there is they get back in time or it's a bad throw because he's been excellent with his move to first.
Runner's going. No throw. Indians are famous for baiting that play right there.
They are.
Try to get that runner home from third.
That'd have been a good pitch to swing on.
0-2.
The other position right here where a base hit scores 2 runs.
Foul ball out of play. Well, have y'all seen that mess going on over at Valdosta High School?
No, sir.
With the football coach over there, Propst?
No, sir.
Oh, they got them a mess, but they knew what they were doing when they made the hire.
I knew they hired him, but
Yeah.
that's about as far as I know about that.
Hard hit ball out. That's going to be out of here, I
Yes,
think.
sir. No,
Oh, top of the fence.
Stand-up double, scoring 2 runs.
That lacked a chain link from being out of here.
That was about 8 inches from being out.
Honestly, if it was 8 inches, that's a short 8 inches. Great hit either way. That's the hits you need at the times you need them.
That's a big hit there, scoring 2 runs.
That's going to bring out a pitching change for the Pirates. Huge hit right there.
It's going to bring in the catcher, Connor Nelson, for the Indians.
Now, what's going to be interesting about these doubleheader Fridays is we all know the pitch count history. So we're going to have to be on top of that.
Well, yes, we do.
Especially if that's going on around the entire region.
Yeah, we accidentally run over in pitch count one time, and I'm sure everybody knows that story. But
yeah,
it is what it is. It happened. We self-reported ourselves and got punishment handed out by the Georgia High School Sports Administration. And later on in the year, a team that we didn't even was not playing had anything to do with the pitch count, which happened a lot earlier in the year.
Makes for a good rivalry, doesn't it?
Protested it somehow at the last minute where you couldn't have any kind of say in it, and that cost us a region title until it went to court. And Judge Spivey from the circuit here heard the case, and it was presented excellent by the lawyer here in town, Mr. Brooks, and we got our region title back, so everything worked out good. It is what it is. They did, honestly, I think they just did not want to be on the side that Gordon Lee was going to be on the side of the bracket. And boy, have they been consistent over the years with having great teams.
How deep do y'all think we have to be at pitcher? We're essentially playing 3-game series every week in that region schedule.
Well, you're going to have kids step up. I can't answer the question on exactly how many you would need, but the ones you have to step up. And there's some younger kids like Colton Cruz. Chase played fall ball with him this year with the high school, and I'm sure I don't know what his stats are because, like I said, I haven't been able to watch much this year, but he's going to be an asset to have, and them younger kids are just going to have to step up.
Fly ball over toward first. That's caught for the 3rd out. Bring that back around.
And when I was talking about what a great, consistent, good team, I was speaking of Gordon Lee, not the ones that done all the mess up there in Atlanta.
Sammy bailing on us. Oh, you need a light? Yeah, take that down right there, Sammy. We'll get all kind of light, man. All right, I'm going to take a break while we're rearranging the press box here. We'll be right back.
Finoki Sportsman is locally owned by Fred and Rawling Coley, who have loyally served the people of Folkestone, Georgia, and surrounding counties for 17 years. Hunting and fishing supplies, as well as live bait, are our specialties. Join us on Saturday, October the 10th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. to mix and mingle with vendors from the hunting industry and enjoy live music from Matt Knowles. Local, loyal, and laid back, Okefenokee Sportsman.
Whatever your view on the world's current happenings, there's no denying germs are everywhere. Whether it's coronavirus, the flu, a common cold, or just a stomach virus, contagious sickness is all around, and they each pose a certain risk to both our health and our livelihood. Why not take a safe and affordable step to help reduce those risks? If you want to help protect the spaces you enjoy and the people that enjoy them with you, or if you simply need an extra hand with cleaning, call Rogers Reflections today at 912-496-3343, and don't forget to like us on Facebook.
All right, welcome back to Indian Field. We've got the press box rearranged out here at center field. Sammy's happy now, I think.
I can see it a little bit now.
If he'd go get glasses, he'd do a lot better.
Top of the fifth.
Number 1, Trent Gray still on the mound for the Indians. Starting the fifth inning.
0-1. Gray's gone the distance so far. Well, we're going to need that on those Fridays, too, because you turn around and you play again on a Tuesday, and it's another region game.
It's going to be difficult for, which it has been with the pitch count. It's difficult for the smaller schools that don't.
Yeah.
You know, there's some schools that have pitcher onlys, you know, have 5 or 6 of them. Out of play?
Is that out of play? Out of play.
0-2.
Well, you know, we had that little scrimmage game.
0-2.
The beginning of the season had a scrimmage game. Well, I think we threw like 6 different pitchers that game. I don't know how many of those are starters, but we threw about 6 different pitchers in that game.
There's a hard hit ball out here to the left. He's going to hold it first. Eccles still have those transfers they got last year?
They should. They spent a lot of time getting them. They had one on the softball team, a girl that moved in or whatever on the softball team, and she was a huge difference in their girls softball.
Yeah.
If I knew the young lady's name, I would call it out because she is one heck of a ball player.
Well, you bring up softball. I sure would like to see the GHSA move fast pitch to spring to match everybody else.
I'd like to see them do a lot of things.
I know you would. We could have a whole show with Grover in the GHSA.
Yeah.
Yep. They'd probably pull my license.
Well, we don't want to cause that, but they could change a lot of things to make it better for our student athletes for sure.
Bunt, foul. 1-2.
Like they're going back to that small ball again.
Well, they had success with it that first
They
inning.
did. Yep.
And like I said, I know that's. I have a kid that hit. I don't know. We lost count of home runs one summer. That same kid also laid bunts down when we needed them laid down to win games or advance a runner we needed advanced.
Swing and a miss. Got him.
I was talking to someone earlier this week. Everybody concentrates so much on velocity with pitchers now. Greg Maddox is probably one of the best pitchers in the history of me watching baseball. And Greg Maddox probably would not even been drafted throwing 80-something miles per hour now.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
1 out. You know, if we mounted a light up there and faced it this way, that wouldn't affect them.
I'm catching what you're putting on. We'll get you some lights in there.
Put a light up there somewhere for him. Or maybe a small lamp. 1-0.
1-1.
Yeah, I pulled up in year 2, and Andy surprised me. Andy and the whole crew surprised me with this thing. I thought I was going to have to back up to my pickup truck again year 2. I still can't believe I don't have a single picture of me in the back of that pickup truck that year 1. That was a mess.
There's a lot of stuff.
Bad throw. Wild throw gets away from the first baseman. Runner's going to advance to second.
Passed ball over there at first. He's going to hold it second. That year 1, I was out here in the back of the truck with a pop-up tent and cement blocks. You remember that?
I do remember that.
I got it done, though.
And now we have, a halo behind home plate. We put a block wall all the way around this place and put netting up so the fans will have a better experience watching the game instead of to a chain length. And we've got you a press box so you don't have to sit on the ground anymore.
Two and one.
And I'm actually glad we built it because the press box behind home plate, it gets too full sometimes.
3-1.
I think that bad throw rattled him up a little bit. Maybe he'll get back in his zone right here.
Foul ball.
I'm going to tell you something I've noticed this year. Kobe Bryant at second base, when he has a runner on second,
Colby
will aggravate you to death. They're going to know he's there.
Yeah, I think him and Tristan both do a good job. Tristan, they're doing the same thing. Both of them are.
They do.
He's a hustler, too. Foul ball. No, that's not foul. Did he make the grab?
He did make the grab. Great play by Sicario from our first baseman.
I thought it was going foul. Didn't switch the camera. So runners at first and second for the Pirates. Get that caught up.
No, we got
runner at second.
We got a runner at second.
Oh, he did. He must have dropped it.
He must have dropped that.
Yeah, they're over there first and second. Runners headed at third. Here's the throw. Got him. Boom. Nelson with a shotgun down there. Gets him still in third.
Right on the money.
Great throw. And another great play by Mr. Geiger on third base. He has done an awesome job tonight.
Nelson's got a rocket of an arm. You don't want to try him over there at third. That's like pitching for him.
It is. Getting a little crossed up right there, I believe.
And that's the second time this inning. I think they've had a little cross.
1-1. Safe at second.
Well, I don't know what his pitch count's up to, but we are keeping track of it. But he's probably getting a little bit tired going.
And nobody warming up in the Indians bullpen either. He'll at least finish this inning out. Right
back to Gray.
Good job.
They get it at first for the third out. Bottom of the fifth coming up. Indians lead 4-1. We'll be right back.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, They will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away. ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Welcome back. Go ahead, Sammy.
16, Shakaria Bailey leading off for the Indians. Bailey, Russell, and Bryan do up the first three for the Indians.
Bottom of the fifth. This game's moving right along. It helps when we're not freezing out here, don't it?
It does. Chicago 2 for 2, 2 hits and a walk so far in the game. Big cut.
Well, we did a game out here. I was out here on the press stand. It was against Brantley a few years ago. You remember that? I think went like 16 innings. We were out here for like 4 hours.
Yeah, it was.
I was freezing my butt off out here, gentlemen. It was cold that night. That's going to drop for a base hit.
I think he must be getting him right off the end of the bat tonight.
That sounded like a broken bat there. What it sounded like.
Runner at first for the Indians. Boy, they're on top of that scoreboard tonight.
That'll bring up
1-5-2 and 4-5-2 for each team respectively.
This should be Sean Russell, correct?
It
Sam?
is.
He hit the short.
Great double play.
Possible double play ball. Throws high to first.
He's good. Throw was a little bit high.
One out.
He was.
That'll bring up number 8, Colby Bryan for the Indians. Bryan's 0 for 2. He is ran out to the second base and flew out to the left fielder.
Colby's having a good night.
A little high on the outside. He was talking about girls softball a while ago, about them moving the fast pitch to spring. I don't know if the place could stand the girls and the boys playing at the same time here. Because you have got a lot of softball mamas, and they show up to everything.
Who's that?
The softball mamas.
Oh, yeah.
They will fill this place up. And there's also good support. The only good thing about that is a lot of our baseball players will go support the softball team, sit outside the fence. A lot of school spirit between the two sports.
What do you call that? 2-1. Okay.
Ball high.
How many girls do we have that's playing college now? 3?
How many girls do we have what?
Playing college softball.
3 at Westland. We got 3 at one school.
Right.
And then I think, isn't Sam playing somewhere? Baxter?
She was.
I haven't heard anything this spring. 3-1. I know Mary did.
Mary Baxter played. I believe Sam did, but I'm not certain about that.
Yeah, I'll have to ask Coach about that.
Lauren Albritton.
Yeah, Lauren Albritton, Jaleesa Murphy, and Savannah Pollock are all 3 at Westland. That recruiter found herself a pipeline down here.
She did. And I think we have a Gabby Tillis. I believe she might be a sophomore.
Who's that?
Gabby Tillis. She's the catcher for the girls softball team. It won't be long and somebody will notice her somewhere and put her on a field. I love to watch her play. She's aggressive and plays.
I think Albritton's got 2 home runs already this
Yeah.
year, and Metropolitan's got 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lauren and Savannah each had a home run versus Mercer the other day. Safe at first.
This pitcher has good move, and their first baseman will lay a tag down on you. He's doing a great job over there at first.
We could do a whole show just on our kids that are at the next level. We got Elliott over at Fort Valley. Got 2 boys up in Ohio football.
Yep.
Got Jack at Georgia.
Jack's at Georgia.
Running going to second. I think he got under it.
He got him on the face right there. He got him out.
Well, now what's going on here?
He caught him out already.
Hey, hang on. That's
no, that was a walk.
That's a dead ball. Is what that is. That's a walk. He can't. He called
That's a
him
walk,
out.
so he's
and he was
technically
leaving.
safe?
Yes, he's technically safe. He made a call that he's out. It doesn't matter that he's walked off because it's actually a dead ball because that was ball 4. He had that base anyway.
So it's definitely. So even though he was on a way to a steal, because it automatically walked, that negates the steal.
Yes, sure
isn't
does.
that right,
Yep,
Sammy?
that's a dead ball. Yep.
You also officiate sometimes,
Yep.
and
That's ball 4. That's a dead ball. He gets second base.
Well, they're going to rule him out, I guess.
He's safe.
No, they cannot do that.
Can't rule him out. He's safe.
If they rule him out, you can expect them to have to throw the coach out. also.
They ruled him
They're
out.
calling him out. That can't be right. On the ball 4, he gets second base anyway.
I can expect an argument here, I would think, but maybe not. And, of course, sometimes there's no use in arguing.
It was, they're bringing the batter back, too. It was 3-1.
Must not be ball 4 then if he's bringing it back.
Then they messed up on both places. Then he got through out. That was correct call.
Yep.
That was not ball 4 when he sent him down here.
Well, so we've got 1 out now?
You got 2 outs.
We got
2 outs.
2 outs.
2 outs, and it's still 3-2.
Now it's ball 4.
Now it's ball 4.
Now it's ball 4.
Who's coming up here, Sammy?
Bo Nasworth, number 15.
Bo's a senior this year.
All right, so on that 3-1 pitch a while ago, they ruled that a strike. That's why they brought him back.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good. Ooh, high and inside. 1-0.
A little high. Go.
Still in second. He's there. Two and 0.
Going back to
3-0.
the advertising and the stuff that's happened to our kids because of the live stream you do. That's the young lady I mentioned a while ago, Gabby Tillis. They entered a program a guy's got that actually helps her get recruited to the next level. And that's what makes what you do for nothing hardly.
I'm not making a profit.
Yeah, not even getting a thank
Especially
you
this
sometimes.
season.
Because I've sat up in the booth with you and run the advertisements and stuff before, and I've seen the text messages and the phone calls you get with people fussing.
Base on balls. I would like to make a profit. I'm not going to lie about it, but it's I've always said as long as I'm helping the kids and I break even, I'll keep doing it. I've always said that from day one.
Well, that's honest to goodness, that's what it's all about. Is I've never considered, like I said, I've done a lot of stuff around, not a lot of stuff. I've done stuff around this baseball field for years, and without even having, my older kids had graduated, and my younger kid has just made it. He'll make it to high school next year. I don't do that for my kids. I do that for our kids, and that's a lot of people do the same thing. You do this for the same reason.
Oh, I know there's people that do everything, all kind of stuff. I'm not trying to. Please don't think I was just trying to say I'm doing.
No, I'm not. You know, I have a great deal of respect for what you do. Especially for, like I said, it's you break even at the best sometimes, and there's a lot of times a lot of people's got to even help where you can get to the ball games. You got expenses and travel and stuff like that. So.
See, I've always enjoyed doing it anyway, and when AJ graduated, a lot of people thought I was going to drop it, and but I do it because I love it, and I do it for the kids. So that, you know.
Chris Beasley announced our baseball games for years, and probably the best announcer I've ever heard at a baseball game.
Public address announcer is hard to touch him.
Absolutely, I'm talking about on any level. UGA could hire him, and he could do a better job at their baseball games. But Chris Beasley done that for years after his son graduated, and when I had to resign, I didn't have to, but I resigned the position of the president of the Dugout Club. He was mad with me for the last 2 years before that, foul ball straight back. The last 2 years before that, I had talked him into keep doing it because we've lost him now for a job. He's got a different job, and he's had to do different things in his life also. But, man, what a great blessing that was for us to have him on that. He done such a fine job with our baseball games.
I think he still does it when he can, right?
When he can, but he's not been able to.
There's a throw to second. Safe. Y'all should get him a plaque that says, "And now you're Charlton County." I've always said that's his go-to line.
When we won them state championships.
Going to third, foul. I think, foul. Go ahead.
I made sure we got some fine plaques for our baseball players and several individuals. And the first one I gave him, or the second one or the two, I had put the voice of the Indians on it. There's no better guy that could have been doing that at that time.
Now, back when I could hear real good, that was his trademark go-to line when I was over here. And now you're Charlton County, you know.
And
throw to third.
Strike three. That's 3 outs.
3 outs.
Struck him out for the third out. We're headed to the 6th. Indians lead 4-1. Trying to find a button there. There we go. Sammy, what we got on stats so far, man?
For the Indians, we got, of course, 4 runs, 5 hits for the Indians. For Brunswick, 1 run. They've got 4 hits.
So I'm all caught up. 1-5-2, 4-5-2. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Indians baseball on CSN.
Why buy from the new Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center?
We'll treat you like good friends and neighbors should. That's the Walker Jones way.
Plus, a lot of our employees here at Walker Jones have been working 10, 20, even 30 years serving our community.
And we'll always get you the best price possible. At Walker Jones Mega Center, we have all makes and models.
Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center on Memorial Drive in Waycross and online at walkerjones.com.
The Running Bear Outpost, located in the heart of Traders Hill Campground in Folkestone, Georgia, at 1388 Tracy's Ferry Road, just yards from the St. Mary's River, where there's great fishing, boating, beach fun, and more. We have all of your camping needs, from ice and snow cones to bull peanuts, drinks, snacks, and so much more. Charcoal, Coleman fuel, and camping supplies. Come and join the river or camp with us under these peaceful, majestic oaks. All right, welcome back. Top of the 6th, number 8 at the plate, Sammy.
And that's Morgan. He's 0 for 2. Flew out to center fielder and ground out to the shortstop.
Need me to turn you down, Grover?
No, I'm good.
You good?
I had to explain to my wife while I wasn't home yet.
Who was that, your wife?
It was.
Tell your wife you're on there, you're busy, you know.
She's probably not going to believe that because this really isn't my thing.
She'll come out here and she was both out.
Got Trent Gray out to start the 6th inning. It looks like the Indians got somebody warming up in the bullpen down there. I can't see a number.
Hang on just a second.
Might be number 11, I believe.
Bullpen? Southpaw.
It's going to be the Cruz boy.
Hard hit ball to the left. Safe at first. I wasn't foul.
He's still there.
He was right there at the line.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't foul.
So Indians got a little action in the bullpen right now, huh?
Sammy, I believe that's Colton Cruz warming up.
Okay.
I noticed in the fall, Colton has a lot of movement on his ball.
0-1. Oh and 2. Connor doing a good job keeping that in front of him.
See if Trent can induce a ground ball here and get a double play.
Runner's going.
Still in second. He'll stand up. Well, Sammy knows, I don't know if you know, this is our 10th year of streaming, our 10th anniversary. Can you believe that? It's been 10 years.
No, it goes by quick, doesn't it? Pop fly out of play.
It's gone by. I've had a blast. We've got a lot of memories on this thing.
It's great to go back and watch some of them, too.
That's what I tell my sponsors, that you can go back all the way to 2011 and find a video and somebody's ad's running still.
They're still running the ad on there.
There's a couple of them businesses aren't even in town anymore and their ads still running.
Well, and I understand with the COVID shutdown we had, and the business.
That's going to drop for a base hit out here.
Runners.
Rutherford with the throw. Run's going to score all the way back to first. Boy, he's got an arm, doesn't he?
He does. Don't know if that one got away from him or not, but he'll probably hear about hitting the cutoff man when he gets to the dugout on that one.
Brunswick gets a run across. It's 4-2. Sammy, they've got them at 7 hits.
5, 6, 7. That's correct. 7 hits.
What's the long pause for, fellas? Am I missing something?
Looks like the catcher, Nelson's gone off the field for just a minute. I don't see him batter behind the plate. There he comes back out now.
Equipment issue?
Must have had an equipment issue.
That just missed.
Connor's going to be going to Flagler College. That is a beautiful facility also.
I've heard of it. I've never been there, but I've heard it was.
I've never been there, but I've seen some pictures.
I've never seen their ball field.
It's great.
Is that St. Augustine?
It's in St. Augustine. It's Flagler College is what it is.
Is the park downtown St. Augustine?
I'm not sure. I've never been there, but I've just seen pictures they've taken while they was there.
Well, we can guess where Allen's going to be spending his springs next year.
More than likely.
More than likely. No throw to second.
Kid's fast, too. Number 15.
2-1. Boy, Allen, I mean, he's been a huge part of just about everything youth-oriented around here for years.
Without wanting an ounce of credit for it. It being a small town, everybody likes to know everything, but he has done so much on so many different levels for kids here that nobody even knows about.
Oh, I know it.
And that's going back to that community thing. It takes a community to raise our children. It does not take – it takes a good home, but it takes a community to make sure everything goes right for them.
2-2. Ooh, pretty
strike
pitch.
right there.
Pretty pitch.
Breaking ball.
Got him.
He was looking for something else.
Strikeout number 5, Mr. Gray.
Yeah, he's took a while to get that 5th one because Adam tries to jinx him.
Throw to second. I've started covering Hilliard a little bit this year, baseball.
I've seen that.
They've got him a ball team down there. That Coach Perez down there, he's we've kind of walked all over him a little bit the last few years, but Coach Perez down there is building a ball team in Hilliard.
We played them in the first game middle school played this year was against their Hilliard middle school team. I've coached some of the kids that's on their middle school team over there in travel ball, but they got a good program coming also.
Yeah.
They beat us pretty handily because of a lot of errors. Like I said, our middle school's got a lot of kids on it that's younger, but Coach Jones, Coach Bobby Jones does an awesome job with them, and he's 110% into anything he coaches. And he's made some improvements, actually some strides with some kids, and it's coming along, but it's going to just take a little bit. There you go.
Got him swinging. 2 outs. Yeah, he's definitely changed the environment down there. They've got the attitude that they can beat these big teams now.
That's right, and that's they done an excellent job with their football team this year.
They have done it. Yeah, they've done a fantastic job.
And although they are a different school and they are across the state line from us, but I mean we're all a community, and I'm glad to see that happen for them.
I would like to see us start playing them in football again.
I hope we beat them every time, but if we play them, but they come a long ways, and I'm proud for them.
There's a throw to third. It's high.
Throw. Great
He's going
backup,
home.
but that's going to score us a run right there. Score's going to be 4-3 Indians. Connor sent that one a little too high for Gant to get to that time.
Nobody on. I got 2 outs.
That's
0 and
it.
1.
That's 2
That-
outs.
Yes, there's 2
Strike
outs,
3.
and there comes the third. We needed one more strike right there.
4-3, Indians lead. Bottom of the 6th coming up. We'll be right back. There's $20 a night full hookup for RVs and campers, or $10 a night for tent camping. We look forward to seeing you in the Running Bear Outpost. Come out and relax a spell.
Years, Georgia's electric membership cooperatives have made Friday night football electrifying. As the official energy provider of the GHSA, Georgia's EMCs are proud to support high school athletics in the communities we serve, standing behind every hike, every completed pass, and every team celebration. Because we know that today's high school athletes are tomorrow's local leaders. Georgia's EMCs.
Okefenokee Sportsman is locally owned by Fred and Rolling Coley, who have loyally served the people of Folkestone, Georgia, and surrounding counties for 17 years. Hunting and fishing supplies, as well as live bait, are our specialties. Join us on Saturday, October the 10th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. to mix and mingle with vendors from the hunting industry and enjoy live music from Matt Knowles. Local, loyal, and laid back, Okefenokee Sportsman.
Whatever your view on the world.
Welcome back. Indians baseball, 4-3, we lead. Go ahead.
Leading off for the Indians be number 20, Gant Geiger, followed by back top of the order, Roderfer and Heron.
Again, Gant's done a fine job at third base tonight. He's done a great job there.
He's 1 for 1. He's singled and struck out.
Oh, hit by a pitch right in the back. He'll head to first.
Oh, must have missed him. He's still standing there.
I don't know how it missed him. He must be,
It didn't hit him?
nah, he must be a ninja. I don't know how he got out of the way of that one.
I thought it hit him. Yeah, I've got Hilliard baseball on CSN tomorrow night. As a matter of fact, they're playing Branford
In Hilliard.
in Hilliard. Yes, sir. High fly ball. Third baseman or shortstop's out there rather. He makes the play.
He's a good player.
Sir.
He's a very good player. Their
Yeah.
number 2 shortstop. That was good range.
Back to the top of the order now for the Indians and number 10, Roderfer.
Be nice to get a couple of runs right here.
Yeah. It'd be nice to get some insurance right here.
Absolutely. It's a good breaking ball.
0 and 1.
A little outside.
Yeah, that 1-run leads not a very good cushion, kind of shaky there.
No, because like we was talking earlier, this is Brunswick has a very good-looking ball team. They're sound on their defense.
What is Brunswick, 5A?
I believe so, Adam. I
5A.
believe they're 5A. And this is, getting the score back this close. That small game they was playing the first inning could be huge right here
That's
for
right.
them.
Yep.
2 and 1. Yeah, they've used a small ball to get back in it.
They
Just kind of gradually crawl their way back in. Outside, 3 and 1.
Well, if he stays there with another pitch, we have a fast runner on base. Maybe we can cause some havoc with.
Number 17, Tristan Heron on deck.
Oh, about got him again.
And Tristan had a good year this year in the clinch game in football. He done a good job in that Clinch County football game we had.
Yeah, he had some big catches in that game.
He did.
Big catches. I mean, the one he dove and landed on his back for was a big first down in the game.
It's going to bring head coach out for Brunswick again. Looks like we're going to get another pitching change. They swapping out?
Yes, sir. They are swapping pitchers. Sammy, was that their third baseman that's in pitching now?
I think it is, yep.
He warming up. His throws from third to first was on a rocket line. He has I don't know what he's throwing, but he has a very, very fast ball.
Who's that, 15?
Yes.
Yep.
So Brunswick right now with 3 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors. Indians with 4, 5 hits, and 2 errors. 3 errors. They've got 3 over there now. You got that?
That was the last errors were the catcher overthrew the third baseman.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm going to tell you, Brunswick's you can tell from this just warm up, they are a well-coached team also. They are
yeah.
very sound. You can tell they are very well coached. I'm not familiar with the coach's name, but he's done a good job with his kids, you can tell.
It's on the roster, isn't it?
Coach's name?
Coach's name?
See if I can get that. Head coach Greg Roberts.
Well, Coach Roberts has done a fine job. You could tell when they hit that field and was doing in and out, they are a very, very well-coached team and a lot of great-looking kids. They have real athletic-looking kids they have.
They are. They're smooth. Not a lot of extra effort fielding ground balls and things like that. Real smooth and good-looking players.
Yeah, you could tell by the small stuff they was doing it right.
All right, here we go. Let's reset everything. We got 1 out, runner at first, Herring at the plate. Still in second. Here's the throw. Safe.
Tristan has struck out twice and singled the game.
Well, we need another single right here for sure.
That's a big run out on second base.
It is.
Connor Nelson on deck.
One on one. Outside fastball. He's going to take third. He'll stand up over there.
I'd have to coach him, but if he could lay a bunter down right here, I'd sure have him do it. If he was good at it, I'd have him try it. That's a
2-1.
Big run standing on third that we need.
Oh,
right
hit by a
head.
pitch. Did that get him in the head?
That got him in the helmet. He's looks like he's fine. He's taking his gear off, ready to take the base.
Runners on the corners.
Coach is checking on him to make sure.
He might be second thinking his pitching change it.
That one just got away from him. He does throw hard.
Yeah.
They they must have got him a little bit. They having a trainer look at him and make sure he's okay.
Making sure he doesn't have a concussion, getting hit like that.
Yeah,
they watch for all that stuff nowadays.
Well, and that's a great thing because when I was coming up in high school, that was not on the forefront of everybody's thoughts.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
No, not what. A good hit when I was in high school would get you ejected nowadays.
Yeah. Yeah, back in the day, they'd call it getting our bell rung and send us back out.
Yeah. I have seen a cracked helmet taken off and a new helmet put on by a bench player, and you go right back out there.
Yep.
And we've come a long ways with that, and that's great to protect our kids a lot better doing stuff like that.
Connor Nelson that played for the Indians.
Still in second. They're going to throw it down there. Runner at third.
He got back.
He got back. Brunswick read that. They were ready for it.
I was too busy watching the play. Was that a strike he called?
I think it was.
I didn't see it. I was watching the runner.
And whoever's keeping the scoreboard was also watching it.
Scoreboard didn't catch it either. There we go, 0-1.
Yep. Brunswick's got their infield in now on the grass, trying to cut that run off from third. Got all infielders in. There's the grass.
Foul ball out of play.
Out of play.
0-2.
They know how important that run is on third base with the ball game going like it is. If our pitching holds out, I mean, we've had outstanding pitching tonight.
Colton Cruz just came in from the bullpen back into the dugout. He may be the next man out.
I think Trent was getting a little tired there in the last inning. He's probably going to make that pitching change.
Yeah, you could tell he was getting tired. He started to slow his pace down a little bit.
We need Connor to come up big right here and get us a base hit and score at least one of these runs. Both of them would be nice. Ball low.
1-2.
Good eye that time by Connor.
Well, as a high school kid, you're wanting. You got 2 strikes on you. You're gonna want to pull the trigger on anything.
Yeah, that's right.
Whoa!
Just missed out it.
No, that's strike.
They called it. 2 outs.
We got number 16, Shakario Bailey.
Need a big hit out of Bailey right here. What did he do last time?
He grounded out to the shortstop.
Shakario's hitting him right off the end of the bat tonight for some reason. Low, inside. And Wade's looking for a pass ball.
Foul ball out of play.
That's a long strike.
It's a little bit late on that one.
Well, their pitcher did have a cannon coming from third to first.
Ball gets away.
Did he swing?
Must have been a foul ball. Must have hit the end of the bat, handle of the bat, the way it looked like.
So I know the usual powers in our region are us, Lanier, Irwin. Anybody sneaking up out of the pack?
I tell you, Turner looked good. I don't know what they brought back, but Turner looked pretty good last year. It's pretty much, I think, pretty much even with our region, really. I don't know what Clinch has brought back from last year.
I don't know either. I haven't heard anything about Clinch yet.
We'll find out first part of next week.
We're going to find out.
Strikeout.
Brunswick gets out of it, so I guess he made the right decision on that. Indians strand 2. We're headed to the 7th, holding on to a 1-run lead. We'll be right back.
Current happenings, there's no denying germs are everywhere. Whether it's coronavirus, the flu, a common cold, or just a stomach virus, contagious sickness is all around, and they each pose a certain risk to both our health and our livelihood. Why not take a safe and affordable step to help reduce those risks? If you want to help protect the spaces you enjoy and the people that enjoy them with you, or if you simply need an extra hand with cleaning, call Rogers Reflections today at 912-496-3343, and don't forget to like us on Facebook.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate, with over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation.
All right, welcome back, gentlemen. Top of the 7th. We got a pitching change for the Tribe, fellas.
Sammy, I think they are going to bring Colton Cruz in from the bullpen.
That is. That's him in there.
Like I said during the fall, that's one of the first things I noticed. He throws a lot of strikes, and he's got a lot of movement on his ball also.
He was the one Sammy was referring to earlier about the pace of the game, too.
That's correct.
That's right, yep.
He's got a quick pace.
Man, I love to see that.
He pitched a JV game last week and really worked fast.
They got their batter number 10 up.
Great job by Trent Graydon as well. 7 strikeouts in the game.
Absolutely. That's a
0-1.
That's a lot of movement on that.
8, 9, and 1 hitters for Brunswick.
A little low. 1-1.
Colton throws from the left-hand side, obviously. Swing and a miss.
2. Swing and a miss.
I am really surprised they didn't come out of this thing playing small ball here in the last inning. A little low. 2-2.
Yeah. Now, y'all right. We've got. Oh, that's this weekend. We got Ken.
Got a strikeout. Good job.
Got him.
We need one out here. Need 2 more of them, and we can pack it up for tonight.
That's 8 strikeouts on the night for Indian pitching.
Man, this would have been awesome if they still done the number system. What was it called, Adam?
Swing and a miss.
That was actually pop foul behind the bleachers.
Talking about game changer?
No, the point system they done the Georgia High School in single A.
That's right, yeah. Your strength of schedule?
Yes.
Yep.
Outside.
The Indians won against another, I think 5A team here last week.
Ware
right?
County.
Ware County. Yep. And if they can hold this one out, that would have helped in that point system we used to have to go by. Swing and a miss right there. I'm telling you, he's got a lot of movement on his ball.
That's a great curveball right there.
It is.
1-2.
His fastball moves a lot more than some people's curveballs.
I mean, say he has a little change of speed. He's a little bit faster than what Trent was throwing earlier.
I believe he is. But Trent's got that arm slot coming from about that
2-2.
halfway sidearm thing.
He's almost got that Dennis Martinez pitch.
Right. Needs to settle down right here and get him a strike. Full count.
Indians go to Camden tomorrow, then Pork Chop Saturday right here. This Saturday, and then they start clinch next week.
Ball 4 right there. Needs to get the ball back right here from the catcher and take a deep breath. Get back in the groove of things. Sammy, is this their runner that's on first now? Was this the?
That's number 9 hitter.
Number 1's what the scoreboard says.
Well, we're talking about the position.
The guy that walked. That's leadoff batter come to the plate now.
Just a little high. 1-0.
All right. Umpire's not ready to get home, I see.
The Brunswick runners better be careful too, because I think Colton picked all 3 runners in the last game.
Called strike. 1-1.
Well, if he can live there, we'll be all right. We should get a ground ball out of that.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. That's going to hurt.
He's rounding second. He's going to hold there.
Great job by Najee Smith to be heads up over there. Get that ball back in. He could easily been on third.
That was a great backup by Najee. It was not a bad throw from Colton also. I think it was more unexpected with Sicario. Man, what a lead that kid's got.
2-1.
Lead.
Well, that left-handed windup, he can commit last second. You know, and if you're not paying attention over there, it could sneak up on you over at first.
Well, he's got a good move. Like I said, he picked all 3 guys on first base last week in the JV game.
Yeah, he did. He did. Two and one.
They might need to throw behind this runner, keep him a little bit closer at second right there.
He's getting a big lead.
He's getting awesome secondaries.
Foul ball out of play.
If you got a camera shot of that, every kid needs to get secondaries like he does.
Yeah.
Got 2 strikes on him right here.
Throw that
big pitch coming up right here. Hit the third. Got him.
Got him at third.
Throw to first.
Yeah, safe.
Safe at first, got him out. That's good, though. We got the lead runner on that. That was good heads up thinking by Gant. Geiger playing third for us. So we got 2 outs and a man on first. That's better than having 2 outs and a man on third for sure.
No doubt about it.
Great heads up play.
Got to bring up the number 2 hitter for Brunswick.
Starts him off with a strike.
0-1.
Man, he's ready for Boogie can get back there.
Yeah.
I like it.
Just outside, 1-1. It was a nice play over there on third just now.
Great heads up play. Gant has done a good job tonight at third.
That's
base.
his third big play of the night.
Yeah,
yes.
he's been solid over there.
Pick off throw to first. Safe.
I think he's baiting him. He done that kind of slow on that pickoff.
Well, when it gets like this, they test me on these cameras, don't they?
They do.
Foul ball.
Got 2 strikes on the batter here. 2 outs.
You pitch away from him here or come right at him?
I come right at him.
Right at him.
Now, Coach Marshman's going to pitch away from him.
There's a hit to short. Throw to first. He had to come off the bag. It gets by him. He's headed to third. Runners on the corners with 2 outs.
Got to always make it interesting at the end of the game.
Well, we had to do that last game we did here, didn't we? We had to make it a little interesting. We dominated the whole time. Last inning, we had to, you keep the viewers that way.
Well, that's 2 plays Tristan's had like that. The same tough plays like that. He wasn't able to fielded the ball good, just wasn't able to make the throw.
I think it's a good deal right here. Them they need to play smart ball. Don't make a mistake. Get a ground ball. Try to get out of the game. Lefty on lefty right here. Strike
0-1.
one to the batter. Sammy, when you play ball, did you bat right-handed or left-handed?
I bat a left-handed.
When you faced the left-handed pitcher?
Hard hit ball to right.
That's going to get down on him right there.
That's going to get by him. They're going to tie it.
That's actually 5-4. Brunswick, great hit. Great hit right there. Stand-up double. I tell you, Wade and Najee was on their horse with that, but that's just a great hit ball. Good hard hit ball.
It's going to bring Marchman out. Well, that hurt right there. That was a big hit.
That was. That's why you finished the innings out. Got a pitching change going on right here.
Yeah. Is that Bailey?
Going to bring Shakarier Bailey from first base, and Colton Cruz, that was just pitching, is going to take his spot there. Sammy, you think he done that for pitch count? Colton wasn't pitching bad. I mean, he might have missed that pitch or something on him.
Probably. He's probably planning on starting him in the next game. That's what I'm thinking, maybe.
Because either way, you're going to have to either score 2 runs right now if we end it, or
where we at in the batting order when we come back?
the stat guru's looking it up.
Number 5, 6, and 7 hitters.
5, 6, and 7. Well, that hurt with 2 outs. We were right there at it.
That hurt.
Bad throw and a pickoff move, and then Tristan Hare not able to make a play at short.
But to give them their credit, Brunswick was down. They didn't give up, and they made it work right there for them.
They've hit the ball this inning.
They have.
All right, 2 outs.
Back what I was getting at, Sammy, was it that much harder facing a left-handed pitcher than it was a right-handed pitcher's a left-handed batter?
I don't think it was. Not to me, it wasn't anyway. Look at high.
That's gone.
That's it. That's out of here. Home run.
That probably is not what we really needed right there. Now, Indians going to have some work to do. Get out of this inning. They're going to have some work to do in the bottom.
Boy, he got a hold of that thing. That thing probably went 15 yards out of the fence before it hit.
Yeah.
Long home run.
High home run. Excited their dugout for sure.
Sure did.
Can't meet at home plate anymore to congratulate a home run, but you can sit in the dugout together.
There is some strange rules with
there's some strange rules nowadays.
The COVID area of sports. You can't shake hands after a football game, but you can lay on top of each other for 60 minutes.
Isn't that really? Isn't it crazy?
It is.
But don't shake hands at the end.
But, if that's what the guidelines are to try to protect their kids,
yeah.
I'm not saying I have a problem with that, but some of it don't make good sense to just a common sense country boy.
Grover, going back to that, lefty on lefty, you're talking about hitting. Back when I played, especially in high school ball, you really didn't have a lot of left-handed pitchers.
Yeah.
Back in the day then, most, just about everybody was right-handed.
Well,
it was very, very rare to see a lefty.
Full count.
Even with the left-handed batters, Sammy, it seems like there's a whole lot more. I was watching a college game last year before COVID took that away from
short,
us.
Throw to first. It's high.
High throw. Tristan's frustrated with himself on that, and that's understandably so, but they just need to shake that stuff off and flush it and get the next play because that will eat you up. But going back to what I was saying, I watched a college game, and I can't remember who it was, but it was before COVID got all that taken care of. Last year, there was 4 left-handed batters in a row on the team.
Really?
That's very odd there, yeah.
And it got me to thinking about it. You see more left-handed batters than what you used to when I was younger.
0-1.
Yep.
Now, when you was younger, they were still riding the horse and carriage up there to play baseball.
But, if you're a left-handed pitcher these days, especially from the high school level and up, if you got any kind of stuff, you got a name for yourself right there for lefties. That's so rare.
That's exactly right. A left-handed pitcher does have a whole lot better. Their velocity doesn't have, and that's a big thing, but their velocity won't be that high, but they have a lot better chance of making it somewhere
right.
Pitching left-handed.
Yep, that's correct. All coaches want some good left-handed pitchers.
Got him. Finally got out of that.
Don't know what the last pitch was, but that was an ugly swing on it, so we need to keep throwing them.
So we need 3 to tie 4 to win this thing. We got to get the middle and the bottom of our orders got to get the job done.
That's right.
We'll be right back.
Your next vehicle purchase is just a click away. ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Why buy from the new Walker Jones?
Welcome back. Indians need 3 to tie. We're at the middle of the order. Who we got, Sammy?
We got Sean Russell, Colby Bryan, and Bo Nasworth, the first 3 for the Indians.
Well, Sean's liable to get a hold of one at any minute, but like I said, he was injured at the beginning of the season, had some shoulder surgery, and
bottom of the 7th, the Indians need some base runners. Get it back to the top of the order.
Get these guys on. Fly ball to right. Did he catch it?
Good play.
He holds on.
Man, I thought he had dropped that going to the fence. That was an excellent play by their right fielder.
1 out. Number 8.
Colby Bryant.
Colby Bryant.
Bo Nasworth on deck.
0-1. Foul ball, 0-2. Well, that's the first time you've ever been on the air with us, hasn't it?
Absolutely.
You made some appearances here and there, but you've never actually had a headset on.
Yes, this isn't really my thing.
I thought he done a pretty good job tonight.
Well, it depends on what he's talking about. Is you talking about the headset and everything or talking? One of the two. Which one is it?
Well, Sammy, I love you, dog. I'll talk your ear off if I love you.
2 outs.
We got down to our last out right here to get something started.
Bring up number 15, Bo Nasworth.
In a 2-out rally, it's going to start right here, y'all.
we'd have probably won this game, but you jinxed him a while ago when you talked about his pitching.
Yeah.
Ball one high. Now, I guess Brunswick coach showed me about that small ball stuff, too.
That's
They
right.
come out and hit the ball.
Oh, hit by a pitch.
That hit him.
We got one on, though.
Hey, if he can hit about 6 more in a row, we'll be right back in this thing.
I'll bring up Najee Smith for the Indians.
One batter at a time, y'all. Look low. What do you call? Okay, yeah.
Ball.
1-0.
I wouldn't push the leads on first base. One run's not going to do you nothing, so I doubt anything's in play here.
No, I wouldn't think so.
But it's 2 outs.
Hit the
so we can
second.
run.
Throw to first is in time.
Great job by Brunswick, not giving up on themselves and coming back to win the ball game.
Well, like you were saying earlier in the game, they did the small ball. You and Sammy were talking about did the small, but they were down 4-1, just kept crawling and scrapping.
Kept picking away at it. Adam, I appreciate you letting me come on.
Enjoyed having you, man.
Again, I really appreciate what you do. And like I said, there's been a lot of kids. If you do, one kid gets a chance that they never would have got. Whatever money you've lost doing this or breaking even on has been well worth it.
Well, I appreciate that. And that's been my goal from day one. I said way back when Chris joined me, we break even, we help the kids, I'm fine. So that's all I ask. Just a little bit of sponsorship, and you get exposure. It's not like you're just handing me money and I'm running with it. You're getting exposure. Your business gets exposure. These kids get exposure. It's a win-win for everybody.
It's actually better exposure than Facebook is because your live streams are listed on Facebook, and I've seen you post on your website the sponsors when they have something going on. So you do a great job with it. And I, as a past parent, you wasn't involved with live streaming then, and as a future parent and as a citizen of the community that loves everybody's kid, I am proud of what you've done because, like I said, I personally know 3 kids that's been able to, and they get the best buck you're going to get for your dollar, the best bang you're going to get for it's going to be on this because there's a lot of people watching.
I appreciate it, Grover.
I agree with that 100%.
Sammy, what thoughts on the game tonight, guys, before we close out? Indians played ball. We I won't say we dominated, but we controlled everything for 6.5 innings.
Great pitching on both teams. The Indians starter Trent did a great, outstanding job. Got a little tired there, I think, in the 6th inning. Brought in Colton Cruz, and he got hit a little bit with got a throwaway at first base and then an error by shortstop. Errors and throwaways, they're just going to lead the runs. But a great job pitching by our Indians tonight.
Well, the thing I've noticed the most, and it's as a Charlton County baseball fanatic, it's been disappointing with the errors. And the first game we had a lot of them, and I knew Coach Marchman was going to probably the next morning that was being thought on how it was going to be corrected that afternoon. But they played a really good game. Gant Geiger done an awesome job at third base.
He did, outstanding.
He did. He had a huge night.
Now, our shortstop, he had a couple of plays that didn't go his way. But now, look, that's tough plays, too. And a lot of people think it's easy watching it. But every play he had coming to him was a tough play that he made. And their kids over there are fast, and that makes a lot of difference. So I think the Indians has improved a lot since the first season and be excited to see what they do from here on out.
I agree.
Go ahead, Sam. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say I agree with Grover on that. I mean, they said, but they played a shortstop, tough plays. I mean, a foot two here and there, you get an out. Just didn't go that way tonight.
All right, the Indians have Camden tomorrow night away. Now, I saw something with the time had changed on that. Is it still 6 o'clock?
I think so, Adam. Last I heard it was still 6 o'clock.
Okay, well, I'm going to go with 6. That's what the schedule says, but I thought I saw somebody posting the schedule change for that game. But anyway, at Camden tomorrow night, And then Saturday, Pork Chop Saturday, the varsity's at 3, but I think the JV are also playing, are they not?
We've got a double header on that Saturday for sure.
Yeah, okay, right here. It says JV Saturday. They're playing Camden also. They start at 12.
And if you're in the community and you've never had the pork chop sandwiches, come out and grab one. You don't have to, if you're not wanting to watch baseball, you're not a baseball fan, the pork chops are excellent. I'm sure they'll still do a great job with them Saturday and come out and enjoy baseball if you need to.
Well, y'all be sure and come out here for that. CSN will not be carrying the Camden series. I've got other commitments at other places I got to go to. But we'll be back here Tuesday night live with the Indians versus Clinch.
Good deal.
All right, guys. Appreciate it, Grover. Glad to have you, man. You come back anytime.
Thank you, Adam.
We enjoyed it. On behalf of Sammy Hendricks, Grover Road, and I'm Adam Bell, thank you all for watching this presentation of Indians baseball on the Charlton Sports Network. We'll see y'all next Tuesday live right here versus the Panthers.